Hello there. I am excited to chat with you for a little bit here about probably the most important thing that we do in our Mary Kay business, and that is the beauty experience. It could also be called a pampering session, a skincare party, facial, um, whatever your term is. It's when we gather a group of women, whether that is on Zoom, on Facebook, in person, and we have them try product. Okay. And so that is the event that I am going to talk to you about. And every, um, the means to every end in your Mary Kay business is going to come from this event, from the skincare party, from this pampering session. Everything is going to come from this. Okay. And I want you to guys go ahead and take a piece of paper. I want you to make a rectangle. So make a rectangle on there, okay? And in that rectangle, I want you to number it 1, 2, 3, okay? And these are the things that are gonna make up the perfect pampering session, the perfect beauty experience. The number one thing is gonna be selling sets, selling skincare sets, you guys. That, the products are designed to work best together. Okay, so they work together, just like your shampoo and your conditioner work best together. So does our skincare, okay? Our cleansers, our moisturizers, the night solution, the day solution, they all work well together. And so it really is gonna serve our customers best if they are using the set, the entire set. I mean, if you've ever had a customer who only uses the cleanser and then is like, oh, my face doesn't feel the same way it did when we tried it, that's because they're not using all of the products together. Okay, so the number one thing that we want to sell sets. It's also going to be the foundation of your business is selling skincare sets. Okay. The second thing, number 2, is going to be booking future parties. Booking future parties. You are spending your time, right? And you want to be booking more parties from that booking. And then number 3 is setting up team building interviews. So building your team, having those career chats, you want to set those up, okay? So sell sets, book parties, and have interviews or book interviews, all right? This is what we call working your business, working your party full circle. Okay, so you're selling sets, you are booking parties, and you are recruiting. So those are the 3 things that we're focusing on. And everything we do in the skincare class is tailored to those 3 things. Okay, so that's what we want to do. We want to work at full circle, girls. You are investing your time to be a part of that pampering session. And so we really want to maximize the results that you're getting from investing that time. And again, the means to every end of Mary Kay is the beauty experience in skincare class. You guys, so many of our team members have been hostesses. They love the product. They're gathering a group of women. They already know what to expect. They know how to organize. They know how to bring people together. They've seen their friends love the product. They've seen their friends hand money over to you for the product, and book parties. And so you guys, those hostesses, facials are great, but we really want to have hostesses because hostesses are going to be the ones who introduce us to other people, help us build our business, but they're also the ones that are most likely to also be new team members of ours. If that is a goal of yours to build a team, like that's where you're going to find a lot of them, okay? And so I really want to focus and make sure that we're thinking about booking parties and not just booking individual people. Again, that's great, but we always want to work towards the party, okay? So as we go through and we're talking about the skincare class, the words and format are really designed specifically to promote the 3 objectives of working full circle, which again is what? Sell sets, book parties from parties, and team build, okay? So you guys, we have a flip chart. We have, when we do virtual, we have a presentation that we use, and we also have a physical flip chart. So if you don't have that, I want you to talk to me so that I can make sure that you have that. And the cool thing is on one side, there's pretty pictures. If you're doing the physical one, on one side, there's pretty pictures. And on the other side are words that you are going to use for your party. Okay, so you don't have to worry about memorizing it. It's going to be right there in front of you, and you're going to have all of the information that you need. And we're going to walk through some of that stuff today and the reasoning behind what we do and some of the words that we say and some of the things that we share. Okay, now we have virtual pampering sessions every week, and you are welcome to invite your guests. We'll send the pampering packages out when you fill out the Google form for your guests. And when you are on, not only are you going to earn money because your guests are going to want to purchase product, but you're going to also be learning. So if you have not watched any of the pampering session, if you have not been part of that, book some guests, get them on, and then be a part of that session, because that is where your training is going to be most powerful, because you're going to watch it in action. You can also see there's a couple of recordings that I've got out there. I do have an in-person recording as well, so if you want to see how it might be a little bit different, you can check that out too. But you want to make sure that you're coming and observing those pampering sessions we're doing virtually for sure, watching any of the recordings, and then of course doing it yourself. So one of the things that I would recommend is just investing in yourself. Learn what it's saying, and the more you go through it, the more practice you have, you're going to learn that. And then that just frees you up to really focus on the people. Mary Kay Ash always told us to pretend that there is a sign around everybody's neck that says, "Make me feel important." And when you are not worried about what words you're going to say, you can really take the time to focus on the women who are there with you, whether they're on screen or whether they're in person. And you guys really just have fun. You know, we've all made mistakes. We've put things on in the wrong order. We've not remembered every single ingredient that we're supposed to say or whatever. It's totally okay. Just have fun. Make them feel important. They're going to love the product, you guys, and really make it interactive, and have them, if you're on Zoom or Facebook, have them comment, have them, ask them questions, have them respond, so that you have that relationship. We're a relationship building business, and in person as well. And then you guys already know the importance of the coaching. So if you haven't watched the booking and coaching video, go watch that, because coaching is super important. All right. So when we are on the screen, you guys, there's the flow of the party. We're going to open up the party. We're going to open up the Zoom room on virtual about 15 minutes early. I'm going to focus on virtual right now. We're going to open up that Zoom room about 15 minutes early. I always ask the hostess to join a little bit early so I can just find out a little bit more about her guests. And you're going to go ahead and let those guests in. If you're managing the Zoom room, if we're managing the Zoom room, we'll let those guests in. And we're going to start right on time. Okay, we want to honor those who are on time, not those who are late. So we want to start right on time, and we want to keep that party to less than an hour, especially on Zoom. Doing it, really, we want to target 45 minutes, but doing it any more than an hour is really going to be difficult on Zoom. And then I would allow a half hour for individual consultations. Okay. And so how you're going to do that, you're going to put people in the breakout room and talk to them one-on-one, or you can put them in a waiting room and bring them in one-on-one. I talk a lot about this in the video on individual consultations and the opinion polls, so you can go and reference that. We give a giveaway for anybody who's participated in the event. After we receive everyone's opinion polls, we do a giveaway, and this helps ensure that everybody sends us their opinion poll. They're going to fill it out, and then they're going to take a picture and they're going to text it to their consultant. We'll do a little giveaway, so we make sure that we get all of those opinion polls in. Okay, so for the body of the party, there's two things that we want to mention at least 7 times in there, and this is based on science, you guys. And those two things are about the private consultation and the follow-up appointment, so that when we get to that part, it's an expectation. They know, okay, I'm going to be having this individual consultation at the end, and I'm also going to have my second date. I'm going to have my second appointment with my consultant, okay? So those are just expected. And then you guys, I am not going to go through every single page of the flip chart. I want you to look through it. I want you to look through the presentation, but we're going to introduce what we're going to do. We're going to, first of all, get to know each other, do some introductions, and if there's a hostess, we're going to ask how they know the hostess and what they love most about them. And we're trying to find out a little bit more about the people who are in the room, whether that's in person or on Zoom. And then we are going to share with them what is going to happen. So we'll say, we're going to start with our deep cleansing facials. Then we're going to move into our spa treatments, like who picked the charcoal mask, who picked the facial peel, who picked the moisture gel mask. You're going to love it. And then we're going to do the microdermabrasion. That takes a lot of water to rinse off, so we're just going to try it on the back of our hand. And then we're going to finish getting our face ready for bed or ready for the day, depending on what time of day you're doing it. And then you guys, we're going to meet individually, and I'm going to answer any questions that you have. If there's anything that you're interested in purchasing, we'll talk about it at that time. And then we're going to also book your second appointment, you guys, because everybody in Mary Kay gets at least 2 appointments. We want to have a second date with you. We're not into one night stands. We want to have that second date. And you can choose to have another spa session if you want, or you can choose to do glamour or one of our other sessions if they're available. And you're also going to be able to share that with friends, and you can receive free product. You guys, our hostesses can receive up to $200 in free product. And then we're going to wrap that all up at the end. I'm going to talk to you individually. We're going to go through that opinion poll. So you guys, I've already set up the expectation. After this is over, we're going to have that consultation, and we're going to talk about your next date. So they're just expecting that we're going to get back together again, okay? And the other thing that I mentioned was having, some friends, so that they're kind of thinking about earning some free product and being able to do that as well. So we're setting that up in the beginning, okay? And then you're going to do your eye story. We're going to share our eye story about, little less than 2 minutes, who we are, our background, and it's really to help people connect with us. And if you haven't written out your eye story, I want you to go ahead and do that. There's another training on there. Check that out for the eye story specifically. And then we're going to start, and we're really going to go through the flip chart, you guys. Skincare, spa treatments. While we're doing the spa treatments, that's when we're going to share some information about Mary Kay. So we're going to do a little bit of kind of marketing in terms of sharing what Mary Kay is all about, sharing her story, information about the company. And then we're going to ask them about a time that they have been successful or have accomplished something you're proud of, you guys. Again, that's just giving us insight into these ladies, so that those who are wanting to team build, know, oh my gosh, this woman would be amazing at Mary Kay, or look at her perseverance, look at her determination, some things that she's overcome, and really help us get to know them a little bit better, okay? So that is all in there for that. And then we are going to move into, and during that time, when we have our spa treatments on, we're going to talk about Mary Kay. It's also a good time to mention satin hands and satin lips if we're virtual, because they're not going to get to physically try that. And then we're also going to, so after that, after we're done with the spa treatments, then we're going to get our faces ready for bed. All right, and then in the close, what we're going to do when we're done with the product, there is a slide, a page for us to do our Beauty of Friendship, you guys. And the Beauty of Friendship is an opportunity for the guests, sorry, my dog is scratching, for the guests to nominate up to 10 ladies to receive a free pampering package, as a gift from them and no cost to them. And we'll just reach out to those ladies and send them a pampering package, you guys. And the Beauty of Friendship is really an opportunity for them to jot down names of ladies who they would love to have had there with them. And it's really the start of their guest list for their next party, okay? So one of the number one objections we get for somebody hosting a party is that I don't know anybody or I don't have time. Those are the 2 objections, right? So by having them write down this list of people who they would treat to a pampering session, we are overcoming that first objective right away. They don't even know it, right? And so our goal is really to have them start thinking about some ladies who they would love to have treated to this. Virtually, it's great because there's no physical, geographical requirements, right? We can send pampering packages anywhere and they can jump on. And so they're writing that in that Fabulous Friends column, and then they're going to text you a picture of that. Now, if they ended up not, again, that is going to be the start of their guest list. If they end up not booking a party, then you do have referrals you can call. Okay. And so those are great leads for us as well. So that's really the beauty of friendship, you guys. Don't be scared about it. Just read it as it is on the flip chart, and really share with them, like, this is an opportunity for us to show others how much we appreciate them, and just thank them for thank them for who they are, and treat them to this session. You guys, you really want to make sure that you're taking time to do this. Don't skip over this. It's really important. And you guys, people want you to be their leader. So you just let them know, like, hey, go ahead and take a second to jot those down now. All right, and give them a minute to do it, and they will start jotting down names. And then what we're gonna do after that is we're gonna close. So we do the beauty of friendship. They're gonna send us the information, and then we're gonna close. Then we're gonna do the group close with everybody, and we're gonna share a little bit about why we chose Mary Kay as a customer ourselves. And that is creative financing. So we let them know that there are options for them so that they can get the products that they want. We're going to share the 100% guarantee, and we're going to just share the importance of supporting another woman in business, so that they know, right, how important it is to support a locally owned business. So we're going to share that information, and then we're going to say, hey, if you love the way your face feels, I'm going to share with you some bundles that are available only for you tonight, only for you who are part of the pampering session, and they're only good for 24 hours after the session, okay? And we'll share those sets, the ultimate, the miracle, the beyond ultimate miracle, and the basic. And that set sheet, you guys, is on boards. So it's always set in the pampering packages that our office sends. But if you wanted to go ahead and get them yourself, it is on the boards. The Beauty of Friendship is also there. The opinion poll, the set sheets, they're all out there. So you can go grab them and print them if you want them. And so we're going to share the sets. And then we're going to have them pull out the opinion poll. And we're going to say, okay, did you have fun? Do you love the way your face feels? You're really going to just go through the opinion poll. Did you have fun? Do you love the way your face feels? If money were no object, which bundle would you choose? You're going to let them pick. And then you're going to say, the next question is, for our next date, which session are you interested in? And you can pick one or all four. It doesn't, however many you want. And they're going to choose which sessions that they're interested in, right? Again, that last question about the bundles is about selling sets. Our next session is about bookings from our bookings, right? And then after we ask them what session they want, the next question is, would you want to share it with friends and receive up to $200 in free product? And they're going to pick share with friends or solo. And then the last question asks if they would be interested in helping us out by listening some information about Mary Kay's opportunity and giving us their feedback. No obligation. It helps us practice, and they get entered into our cash drawing that we do every quarter. All right. So did you see how the opinion poll does those three things? It is going to ask about sets and what sets they're interested in. So you're selling sets. It's helping you book from bookings, right? You're booking from bookings. And then it's also going to help you book interviews. And those people can either, for the interviews, they can either do that separately with you, or they can stay on for the marketing information and the after party. Okay. So after they fill out that opinion poll, we're going to have them text the picture of the opinion poll to us completed. And then that is what we're going to use in the individual consultation. And again, go check out that video specifically on it. And you can get more details on that. But really, you guys, 97% of people are followers, and they are looking for people to be a leader. So when you're running the pampering session, you want to be the leader. People are expecting to have a close, right? They're expecting some sort of wrap up here. So they're expecting a close. Don't make it awkward. They feed off you. So just be confident and go through it. Use the words just like we have in the flip chart. And you they're going to go ahead and do that. They're going to go ahead and fill that out. They're going to text you the opinion poll and then have your individual consultation with you. And of course, if you're on our group pampering sessions, then, you know, I'm doing that, or one of our other seasoned consultants or directors. And then after we get the opinion poll, I always do a drawing for just a little giveaway. And I wait until after I get all of the opinion polls to make sure I do that drawing so that it's an incentive for everybody to send that in. Okay. Now with the individual consultation, if for some reason they can't stay on and have it right afterwards, then I would make sure that you schedule the individual consultation within 24 hours of the pampering session, because you really want to make sure that you go through that and close that as close to the party as possible. All right. And you guys, don't skip the individual consultation. It is the most important part of the entire thing, because that is where you are closing them. That is where you're going to, again, work it full circle. Sale sets, bookings from bookings, and booking those interviews and team building. All right. And go check out that next video on the individual consultation if you have not yet. And let me know if you have any questions. Happy pampering sessions.